I love adding a little sense of history to any vignette I create in a house. I mean, that's just part of what every house needs, is a sense of history. When you go into a home and it's all new, it's just yuck, yuck, yuck to me. I mean, just all that new stuff. Wow, I don't like it. And you all have old stuff. So pull it out. Or if one of your friends or somebody in your life is giving something away that's old and wonderful, oh, by all means, take it and love it and throw it into your house, because it's just that much more interesting. And you've got a story too. So I have a couple stories here. And these are good ones. This wonderful dresser is my sense of history, my little piece of history in this darling vignette. So I think I was all of 19 years old, and John and I found this thing in the alley behind our house in Bucktown in Chicago. You know, somebody was just dumping it, and it was white and awful and banged up, and John and I dragged this thing up to our 3rd floor, and I sat there and painted it all weekend. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it, and I couldn't wait to put this wonderful sagey avocado on it, and I did all this hand painting, and I antiqued it, and I scoured around at antique junk shops and found all these little handles and stuff, and then I wrote somewhere in here, oh yeah, painted by Tracy, yeah, 1989. Our kids over time have used this for a range of things. We had this thing in our mudroom with shoes. You know, it's just always been something that I've loved. And then you have to add a little bit of new to something too, right? I mean, you know, here we are living in California. Get out your seashells, you know? And add a little bit of interest too. I love the dragon lamp. I love how stunning and interesting it is. I love that it has a black shade and then that red, gorgeous dragon fish. It's just so cool. And I love little funky cheap things. You guys know I love that. You know, this is a darling little print that I've just sprayed high gloss black paint around the edge. You know, this is one of those like $6 things that's just fun to have in your house, if you like that kind of stuff. This is just an older piece that was John's aunt's, and I love it, in a book that John gave me. And little trays, you know, a little bit of silver is always pretty. And then something grand is marvelous in a vignette. Something big and powerful and grand that makes a great big statement. So this mirror is my great big statement, you know, because it's just beautiful, and yes, it was broken, but you know, I'm just one of those people that just really doesn't care that it got broken at one point. It's, you know, glue it back together, put it back up. You never know. It's still a great statement. It's still got a lot of history. It's meaningful. It's interesting. It's got highs and lows. So dig around, find that little piece of history in your house, and pull together a cool vignette that you can walk up to that will warm your heart, that will evoke memory.